Hello, my friend. Do you know that feeling that your legs are heavier, your steps are slower, or you are losing your balance more easily? It's as if your strength is diminishing day after day, and you feel more tired with less effort. If you are over 65 and feel your muscles disappearing, pay close attention, because the nuts you are eating may be the cause and the solution. Most people over 65 think they're doing the right thing by eating certain nuts, but the truth is that over 95% of seniors are eating the wrong nuts, and it's silently destroying their legs, inflaming their muscles, and stealing their strength. You think you're eating a healthy snack, but some of these healthy nuts may be causing rapid weakness, loss of balance, and fatigue that won't go away. And the worst ones are hiding in plain sight. If your legs feel heavier, your steps slower, or you feel more unbalanced than usual, this video will show you why. But don't worry, I have great news. In this video, we'll reveal the 4 nuts you should never touch after age 65 because they may be sabotaging you, and the 4 nuts you must start eating now to rebuild your strength, regain your balance, and keep your legs active and full of life. Stay with me until the end, because the last nut we're going to reveal, number 1 on the bad list, has been linked to a type of sudden weakness in the legs that can cause a fall in a matter of days. On the other hand, the number 1 nut on the good list is so powerful that it can be a game changer for your energy and vitality. Get ready to be surprised. Before we dive in and discover these secrets, just quickly check if you're already subscribed to the channel. It's super important, because the next content we're going to bring you will be essential for you to continue taking care of your muscle health and living with more strength and energy. That way you won't miss a thing. The 4 worst nuts for your muscles after 65. Let's start with a slightly scary but necessary truth. There is an old idea that all nuts are good, but when we pass 65, our bodies change, and what was okay before can become a serious problem. Some nuts that seem innocent may be quietly harming you. Ready for the list? They are ranked from least to most dangerous. 4. Cashews, roasted and salted. Cashews seem harmless, tasty, and even healthy, right? But if you're over 65 and still eat them roasted and salted as a snack, you need to stop now. They are not helping your body, they are silently destroying it. When cashews are roasted in cheap oils and covered with salt, such as sunflower, corn, or soybean oil, which are high in omega-6 and easily oxidize, they turn from a mild snack into a dangerous health trap. These processed versions trigger silent inflammation in your veins and arteries, as if they were rusting your vessels from the inside. This tires your heart, which has to work harder to pump blood, and overloads your kidneys with so much salt that they try to filter out the excess and end up exhausted. That serving you think is giving you energy is actually raising your blood pressure, making your joints stiffer like hinges without oil, and setting off chain reactions that leave your entire body slower, puffier, and out of balance. Imagine that each handful is a little push toward fatigue and pain. And here's the part no one talks about. The oils used in these roasted nuts are the worst kind. Cheap seed oils that, when heated to high temperatures, create inflammatory compounds. These compounds increase stiffness and pain in your muscles and joints, making every movement more difficult. Your arteries become tighter, your memory can become more foggy, a sign that blood flow to the brain is compromised. And if you already feel tired after walking or climbing stairs, this snack is making everything worse. Your body can't process these oils like it used to. They build up, hinder your muscle recovery, weaken your circulation, and leave you wondering why you feel slower, stiffer, and more exhausted after doing almost nothing. And it's not just pain or high blood pressure, it's about what's going on inside, in your nerves, muscles, and gut. Cashews roasted in industrial oil increase hidden inflammation, the kind of damage you don't feel until it's too late, when your ankles start to swell for no apparent reason, your brain gets foggy in the afternoon, or your energy crashes in the middle of the morning and you don't know why. It's a slow but cumulative process that saps your vitality. Here's what to do. If you love cashews, switch to raw, unsalted versions immediately. Eat them in small portions, maybe 5 to 10 per day. And never buy those shiny, seasoned packages at the supermarket. They're full of sodium, chemical coatings, and artificial oils that act like poison in your body after age 65. Cashews aren't the worst nut on the list, but if you eat them roasted and salted, they're slowly weakening you. Stop giving your body more to fight against. The damage builds up silently, and by the time you feel it, it's too late. 3. Pecans. Caramelized, seasoned, or glazed. Pecans sound innocent, sweet with that comforting southern touch. But if you're over 65, These nuts, especially the caramelized, seasoned or glazed versions, are quietly pushing your body in the wrong direction. Here's what they're really doing. Pecans are naturally high in fat. That's not bad if your body can process it well, but after age 65, digestion slows down, metabolism decreases, and your tolerance for heavy, slow-digesting foods shrinks. It's as if your digestive system becomes lazier. Now add sugar, which causes energy spikes and crashes, artificial seasonings, which can irritate the gut, or seed oils, which are inflammatory to the mix. You're no longer eating a nut. You're swallowing a metabolic trap. That serving of pecans isn't giving you strength. It's giving you bloating, inflammation, and slow circulation. You feel it when your legs ache after sitting, a sign of poor circulation and inflammation. When your stomach tightens after meals, digestive difficulty. When your energy disappears in the middle of the afternoon and you don't know why. Sugar spikes followed by crashes. And here's what most people don't realize. Even raw pecans can be a problem in large quantities. They are dense in calories and fat. Too many, too often, and they weigh you down. You feel fuller but not stronger. You move slower but you don't understand why. That heavy feeling, that stiffness in your joints, it all adds up. If your knees are stiffer, your ankles more swollen, fluid retention and inflammation, your digestion more sensitive. Check your pecan eating habits, especially if they're the sweetened or packaged snack kind. Their oils go rancid quickly. The sugar spikes your blood sugar and contributes to insulin resistance, and all those party mix versions are sweetened, full of syrups and processed vegetable oils. The solution is simple. If you love pecans, keep your portions small, 3 to 5 nuts. Eat them raw and eat them rarely. Use them as a special touch in a salad, not as a main snack. But if you're looking for strength, balance, and real energy to fight sarcopenia, there are much better options. Because at this age, every bite counts. And that nut isn't helping you build muscle. It's helping you accumulate inflammation and sluggishness. 2. Macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts look luxurious and have a rich, creamy, smooth flavor. But once you're over 65, your body doesn't need rich and creamy. It needs clean, efficient fuel. And macadamias, despite being good fats in theory, are the exact opposite for the aging body. These nuts are loaded with dense fats, more than 75% fat by weight, that weigh down your body, slow down your digestion, and clog your energy from the inside out. What you think is a healthy fat is actually a recipe for inflammation, bloating, and stubborn weight gain, especially around the belly. Macadamia nuts are rich in monounsaturated fats, like olive oil, which is good, but the amount and calorie density are the problem. For a slower metabolism, this fat load is difficult to process. You feel it in your stomach, a heavy feeling or slow digestion. You feel it in your joints, inflammation from metabolic overload. You feel it when you try to get up and your legs feel heavier than they should. That's what happens when your body tries to process more fat than it can handle. Slow movement, slower recovery, more stiffness and less muscle strength. And here's the scary part. Macadamia nuts don't make you feel bad right away. That's what makes them dangerous. You don't notice the damage until it's already showing up in your legs, your back, your balance. Your knees hurt more, your energy crashes faster. You move less, but you gain more weight. That's the trap. Macadamia nuts are also incredibly easy to overeat. Just a handful, about 10-12 nuts, can have over 200 calories, most of which is fat your body doesn't need in excess. And when your metabolism is slower, that fat isn't going anywhere. It sticks to you, puts pressure on your organs, fuels inflammation, and before you know it, you're more tired, in more pain, and less stable on your feet. If you're struggling with belly weight, low energy, or slow legs, and you're still eating macadamia nuts, you need to cut them out now. They're not helping, they're hindering movement, calorie burning, and muscle recovery. Every handful adds to the weight you're trying to fight. Switch to lighter, cleaner nuts that actually support circulation, movement, and muscle strength. Because macadamia nuts may be small, but the damage they cause adds up fast. 1. Walnuts, the common ones, in excess. This is the worst of the bunch. And it's going to shock a lot of people. Walnuts, the common brain-shaped ones, are one of the most misleading foods for people over 65. You've heard that they're good for your brain, that they help your heart, but no one has told you what they can really do to your body after it starts to age. And by the time you feel the damage, it's already happening silently inside. Here's the truth. Nuts are very high in oils that don't always play nice with an older body. They contain a high ratio of omega-6, linoleic acid, compared to omega-3. While omega-6 is essential, too much of it, especially without the proper balance of omega-3, can be highly inflammatory. After age 65, your metabolism slows down, your detoxification systems, such as your liver and kidneys, weaken, and your response to inflammation becomes more sensitive. That healthy fat in nuts, in excess, builds up too much, too fast, and starts causing exactly the problems you thought you were avoiding. Your muscles get stiffer, your digestion slows down, your belly bloats, your energy disappears before noon, and all the while, you think you're doing something good for your body. That's the trap, because no one tells you that nuts go bad quickly. Those oils, especially omega-6, go rancid fast even if they look fine on the outside. And once they go rancid, they not only lose their benefits, they poison your system with free radicals. You know that bitter taste? That's not just flavor. It's the beginning of deterioration and the formation of toxic compounds. Inflammation starts quietly, silently. You don't feel a sharp pain right away. Instead, your knees start to feel tighter. Your ankles swell a little more, a sign of systemic inflammation. Your thinking becomes clouded. You feel more tired during the day, and sleep doesn't recharge you like it used to. You blame aging, when the real problem is in your kitchen, in that package you thought was keeping you healthy. It's not just the oils, it's the way these fats interact with your blood, your brain, and your gut. Nuts are loaded with omega-6, and if you don't actively balance that with the right omega-3s, found in fatty fish, flax seeds, chia, the imbalance explodes inside your body. Your arteries become inflamed, atherosclerosis. Your heart starts working harder. Your muscles don't recover as quickly. You start moving less, not because you're weak, but because your body is inflamed, overloaded, and silently under attack. If you have muscle aches, stiffness in the morning, bloating after snacks, sudden fatigue after eating, or even slight pressure in your head or eyes, nuts may be part of the problem. They're disguised as brain food, but for older people, they're often the fuel behind mental fog, poor circulation, and inflammation that spreads without warning. The problem is that nuts are everywhere: trail mix, snack packs, heart-healthy salads. They say it's smart to eat them, but if you're over 65 and your body is already dealing with blood pressure issues, digestive changes, or chronic stiffness, nuts are the last thing you need. It's like adding more fuel to the inflammation fire. And here's the worst part. The damage builds up day after day, silently. Until your strength is diminished, your balance is worse, and your body feels like it's aging faster than it should, all while you continue to do the right thing by eating a handful of nuts every day. This needs to stop now. If you want less pain, better movement, clearer thinking, and stronger legs, stop eating walnuts. Don't finish the bag, don't buy another container, just cut them out. Replace them with nuts that actually calm inflammation, support circulation, and fuel muscle strength. Because yes, they exist. The 4 best nuts for your muscles after 65. Now you've seen both sides of the coin, the nuts that may be silently wearing you down, and the ones that can build your strength, boost your balance, and keep your legs moving. This isn't about guessing anymore. It's about taking control. Because after 65, the wrong food doesn't just slow you down, it takes something away from you. Your energy, your independence, your ability to recover, to move, to live the way you want. But now you know better. Now you know what to eat and what to avoid, so your body finally gets the support it's been asking for. They're ranked from good to absolutely essential. 4 pistachios. If you're over 65 and your legs feel heavier, slower, colder, or your hands are always tingling, tight, or numb, your circulation is in trouble and it's not going to fix itself. That's where pistachios come in. This little nut does something big that most foods can't. It gets your blood moving fast. This isn't just about heart health, it's about the health of your legs, feet, and brain. Because when your blood slows down, everything suffers. Your feet feel cold, you feel dizzy, your legs tire more quickly, your memory becomes foggy. And that's just the beginning. Pistachios flip the switch for circulation. They're rich in L-arginine, an amino acid your body uses to produce nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a powerful vasodilator, which means it helps widen blood vessels that are getting narrower with age, like turning on the taps for blood to flow better. They support smoother, more stable blood flow, delivering oxygen directly to the muscles in your legs, your back, and even your brain. That means less heaviness in your legs, less swelling, less dizziness, less pain, more strength, more alertness, and more life in your steps. But that's not all. Pistachios also help your body better manage blood sugar. They have a low glycemic index and are high in fiber, which slows down sugar absorption. And if your energy crashes mid-morning, or you feel exhausted after every meal, you know your sugar is dancing. This nut helps stabilize it, which means fewer energy crashes, better focus, and longer-lasting energy. You won't just be awake. You'll be alert, balanced, and strong. Now pay attention. If you're reaching for those salted and seasoned pistachios in the shiny green bag, stop. That version undoes everything you want to achieve. The excess salt negates the circulation benefits, and the added oils and sugars can inflame your body. You want dry roasted or raw pistachios, no oil, no salt, no sugar, just real pistachios in their clean, natural form. That's where the power is. That's where the healing begins. Start with a small handful, about 20-30 grams, between meals. You'll notice the difference in a few days. Less tightness in your legs, better color in your skin, more warmth in your hands and feet, and above all, less of that dead, heavy feeling that has been dragging you down for years. You don't need dozens of pills to fix your energy or balance. Sometimes you just need the right fuel at the right time. Pistachios are that fuel, and if you're serious about wanting to move better and feel stronger, this is where you start. 3. Almonds. If you're over 65 and feel weaker in your hands, shakier on your feet, or more exhausted after simple things like walking or standing, your muscles are hungry. And one of the fastest ways to combat that weakness is with almonds. They're not just nuts to nibble on, they're real muscle fuel. If you feel your legs are slower, smaller, or softer, your grip weaker, or your core less stable, almonds will work where it matters most: rebuilding, repairing, and recharging. Here's what's going on behind the scenes. Every day, your body tries to fight muscle loss. After age 65, that process speeds up, and sarcopenia sets in. You lose strength faster than you gain it. You lose muscle before you realize it's gone. That's why your legs tire sooner, why you can't lift the same weight, why your balance feels off. The fight is happening silently inside your tissues. Almonds give your body the tools it's losing. They deliver the high-quality protein, about 6 g per handful, minerals such as zinc and copper, and muscle-repairing nutrients such as vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle cells from oxidative damage that your system needs to hold the fort. They help maintain muscle tissue, support your joints, which work together with your muscles, and give your nerves the raw material they need to keep functioning properly so your steps remain steady, not shaky. And it doesn't stop there. Almonds are also packed with magnesium. If your muscles are cramping, your eyelids are twitching, or your legs are stiff at night, your body is probably screaming for more magnesium. Magnesium is an essential mineral that plays a role in more than 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including muscle contraction and relaxation. It helps relax muscles, regulate your heart rhythm, and calm your body after stress and fatigue. If you're tense all the time, mentally and physically, this nut helps release that tension. But make no mistake, you need real almonds, not caramelized, oil-roasted, or overly salted ones. You want dry roasted or raw almonds, clean, whole, pure power. Chew them and you'll feel the difference, not instantly, but steadily, quietly, continuously. Less shaking, less stiffness, more strength. And if you've been feeling like your legs aren't doing what they used to, this is a move that will bring results, not next year, but now. Throw a handful, about 20-25 grams, into your breakfast bowl. Add some to your lunch. Keep some around for when your energy dips. You're not just snacking, you're giving your muscles what they've been begging for. Your body doesn't need empty calories anymore. It needs power, and almonds deliver just that. 2. Peanuts. Peanuts have been misunderstood, mislabeled, and misused, but here's the truth that no one is telling you. The right kind of peanuts can help restore your strength after age 65. They won't hurt you, they won't inflame you, they won't slow you down, they'll fuel you. Let's get one thing straight. We're not talking about sugar-filled peanut butter or snacks with honey or covered in sugar. We're talking about real peanuts. Clean, dry roasted, whole, pure, unsalted, unseasoned. Just powerful nutrition in its raw form. Why are they important? Because your muscles are shrinking silently. Your legs feel looser. Your grip is weaker. You get winded faster. You think it's just aging, but it's more than that. Your body is missing the raw materials to rebuild itself. And peanuts give you exactly that. High-quality protein, about 7 g per handful more than any other nut. Monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats that your brain craves for cell membrane health and neural communication. And minerals, such as potassium, phosphorus, and zinc, that your muscles are hungry for. After 65, your recovery slows down. What used to take one night now takes a week. What used to seem easy now wears you out. That's not just aging, it's deficiency, and peanuts act fast to help refuel your tank. If your energy dips in the middle of the morning, if your balance is off, if your steps aren't as steady, this nut is one of the easiest ways to start fighting back. Because peanuts don't just fuel movement, they support the very system that controls it. Your muscles, your nerves, your stability. And here's the part most people don't understand. They also help regulate your blood sugar. Because of their fiber and fat, they have a low glycemic index, which means fewer sugar spikes, less dizziness, fewer moments when you suddenly feel weak for no reason. The older you get, the harder your body fights to keep your energy stable, and peanuts help lock in that stability. They also give you magnesium. If you've ever felt your legs shake at night, had cramps that woke you up, or your calves feel like they're tied in knots, that's what you're missing. This mineral brings calm to tense muscles and helps your heartbeat stay smooth and steady. But none of this works if you're eating the wrong kind. Salty, seasoned, covered, throw them away. That's the problem, not the peanut. You want dry roasted or raw, a handful, about 30 grams. That's all you need. No guesswork, no guilt. If you're trying to feel stronger, move more smoothly, and think more clearly, start here. A clean peanut, a smart serving at the right time, and let your body feel what it's been missing. If you're enjoying these tips and realizing how the right food can make a huge difference in your life, give this video a like now. Your like is like a thank you to us, and it also helps YouTube show this content to more people who, like you, need to fight muscle loss and live stronger. It's a simple gesture that helps us a lot to keep bringing you videos like this. 1. Brazil nuts. This is the nut that no one talks about, but if you're over 65, it may be the most powerful nut you can eat. One small Brazil nut can do more for your energy, strength, and muscle recovery than most healthy foods in your entire kitchen. Here's why. Brazil nuts are rich and dense in minerals that your body is probably craving. Not just protein or fat, but micronutrients that your muscles, nerves, and immune system desperately need after age 65. And the biggest one is selenium. Selenium is an essential but extremely powerful trace mineral that acts as a conductor for your body. It is vital for thyroid function, which controls your metabolism and energy, for the production of powerful antioxidants, such as glutathione peroxidase, which fights cell damage, and for immune system health. Selenium is like a master key. It helps your body rebuild damaged tissue, protects your muscles from breakdown, a crucial factor in preventing sarcopenia, supports nerve signals so your legs respond faster, your hands stay steady, and your energy doesn't crash at midday. If you're waking up exhausted, feeling aches and pains for no reason, or struggling to recover from simple tasks, this is what you're missing. Brazil nuts don't just fuel your muscles, they recharge them. If your legs are shaking after short walks, if stairs feel like hard work, if you feel like your strength is slipping away, you're not just tired, you're powerless. Brazil nuts give your body the raw tools it needs to fight muscle loss, balance decline, and nervous fatigue. They don't stimulate you like caffeine. You won't get a spike of energy followed by a crash. You'll get depth, lasting support, the kind of support that helps you get up stronger, walk longer, and recover faster. But don't overdo it. These aren't nuts you eat by the handful. Just 1 or 2 a day is enough. That's it. You don't need more. In fact, more can be too much. Selenium, in excess, can be toxic. They're potent, they're intense, and if you eat the right amount, they work like targeted fuel, quietly repairing what has been slowly breaking down. And that's the difference between decline and recovery. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter, cleaner, with more intention. 1 Brazil nut a day can mean the difference between sore legs and firm legs, between slow mornings and strong mornings, between falling behind and catching up. If you've been feeling like your body isn't responding anymore, that your strength is waning no matter what you eat, it's time to take it seriously. Add this nut to your day, just 1. Give your body what it's been missing and then feel the change. Not in a day, not in a month. You'll feel it start in days, because this isn't just food, it's the fuel your body has been begging for. So there you have it, the nuts that can silently destroy your health after 65. and the nuts that can rebuild your strength, protect your mind and add valuable years to your life. It's not just about cutting things out. It's about making smarter choices every time you sit down to eat. What you put on your plate can change everything. How you move, how you think, how you feel, Before you go, tell me in the comments, which of these nuts have you been eating daily? Was it helping or hurting you? Tell us your experience. We read every single comment, and if this video helped open your eyes, subscribe now. We have more urgent, science-based videos about senior health coming every week. Real solutions, real warnings, and real ways to stay strong, smart, and independent, starting now. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you so much for watching, and here's to a stronger, more vibrant you.